Peace, 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 my fellow PFGs. Free back in the building. And the Game Awards 2017 had just come to a close. And wow, what a show it was. Let's go ahead and get into it.
PFG, bring the game.
So yeah, the Game Awards just ended and Breath of the Wild has taken home the gold. Game of the Year. It also won Best Game Design, or Direction, Best Direction. And it was deserving of both. There were a few other great games that got their awards as well, well deserving. I think there was a fair award show today. The only one that I thought was really a toss-up for me was the continuous game, online game that was being supported, throughout the years. It was given to Overwatch again, and I can't say that they didn't deserve it, but man, did Rainbow Six Siege and Grand Theft Auto really have a good shot at that award as well. Because, though Grand Theft Auto has a shark card thing going on or whatever, they have really been putting in so much content into that game since it's launched. I've been blown away by how much content they've got going on in that game. And Rainbow Six Siege is a spectacular first-person shooter. So anyway, and it's been handled well as far as the microtransactions and DLC or whatever the case may be. But anyway, on to my thoughts. First, okay. Bayonetta. A game that I have not really gotten the opportunity to really get into. And before these, super hyper, I don't do anything else in my life but buy and play video game people hit me up. Yes, I'm a freaking gamer. Just because I don't play every single game or just because I jump on later on does not mean that I'm some bandwagoner. So don't even go there with me, please. Just let me speak. I didn't get the opportunity to play it, or I didn't take the opportunity to play it because, circumstance. And then, of course, the second one I would have loved to play, but it definitely wasn't enough for me to go and purchase that console that was exclusive to at the time. So when I saw that Bayonetta 2 was announced for the Switch, I was like, yo, yeah, finally I get a chance to jump on that Bayonetta 2. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm liking this. I'm liking these games moving from the Wii U going to the Switch because those are some excellent games crippled by a horrible platform. That was a great announcement. I was like, yeah, that's dope, man. It'd be nice, though, if I could get that Bayonetta. And Bayonetta 1 is included in the mix. And you're just like, oh, shit. And then, of course, I already know Twitter's being lit up by them haters. Man, who cares? 2 old games. Even though it's hot, that's dope. There's still a little way to hate on it. You can go ahead and throw your little hate on it. There was no way out because Reggie came back up there with the Reginator fist and just was like, bow, bow, bow. You thought I came up here just to announce 2 old games, bruh? Nah, bruh. Bayonetta 3 coming soon. Holla at your boy. Exclusive on the Switch. And that was it. They hate. Because as soon as that shit was announced, them salty, them boys was so salty. It was there. Yeah. Old ass games. The Switch ain't nothing but a port machine. Bayonetta 3. Shut up. So anyway, yeah, that's a great announcement. Happy about that. I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I'm ready to get him some Bayonetta. Perfect time, perfect opportunity. I'm getting all 3 of them jokers. So holla at your boy. I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles. Do I have the game here? What do I have? Yeah, I just took the game out because I put Breath of the Wild in there right now because Nintendo announced the Champions Ballad is out now. I'm downloading that thing right now. Let me see if it's done actually. I'm downloading. Oh, successfully down. Your boy got a bit of bad news. Well, it said it was successfully downloaded. Downloadable content. But I got a bit of bad news. I need more space. I've been holding out, man. I've got a 64 gig in here right now, which is just not sufficient for me having the digital games. But anyway, I've been holding out for a 400 gigabyte. Anyway, so that's cool. I'm not gonna be able to play it tonight. I gotta get some sleep. But that game update tonight. And here I am getting into Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is fantastic. You talk about deep. Yo, I'm still learning stuff. Yeah, it's just a lot going on, and you got to get used to reading. If you want to play that game, you got to read. It's so cool because I take the opportunity to just read it out loud. My son's with me quite often, and I just take the time to just sit there. He watches me play it, and I just read to him. I'm just reading all the text bubbles and everything, and it's so funny because I was playing it here in the office, and he doesn't know how to read yet, but he's very articulate. But anyway, he was sitting there reading it. So after I go to one character, you read the subtitles, whatever. Go to the next character, you read the bubbles there. Next character, you read there. I thought that was really cool. So I'm gonna continue that. I actually like that about the game. I don't mind the reading, but I like the fact that, since I am reading it, he pays attention to it. He pays attention to it, and he's following me as I read along. So, hey, gonna help him learn, his reading skills, along with, of course, reading him books and everything else. I'm not neglecting my child, so back off, haters. On to what the Game Awards just really showed us here. This year in gaming has been incredible. It's been incredible. First of all, it's been incredible for all gamers. If you're a gamer and you just absolutely love games and you're just really not a part of this, game of war between the three platforms and, and the PC, I guess you could call it a fourth platform, then it has been an incredible year. Even if you are, it's still been an incredible year for even you. And even if your favorite platform hasn't done the best, because those who have done the best are showing those who haven't done the best how to do it, and so you should be looking forward to better quality games and products moving forward, right? So anyway, this year was supposed to be Sony's coming out, with amazing games, Microsoft's year of the X, year of the Scorpio, X gonna give it to you, and the year Nintendo gets out of hardware manufacturing and fail with the Nintendo flop. Okay, that's what the year is supposed to be. This year turned out to be the year that Sony was truly in its defenses. I mean, it had its back against the wall. They didn't think they were going to have their back against the wall. They came out cocky because they completely had a main competitor, back against the wall. Nintendo made a triumphant comeback in every reach. Triumphant comeback. Nintendo is in a position of complete dominance right now when it comes to selling hardware, when it comes to hardware innovation and a mass appeal, when it comes to games, okay? Mastery, appeal to so many types of audience. I mean, they've reached every audience you can think. Old school games, hardcore games, story-driven games, action-adventure games, gamey games where it's all about the gameplay games, mascot, platforming games, JRPG games, indie games, third-party games, bloody, gory games, over-the-top, mature-rated games, heavy, dark storytelling games. Just every type of game you really want to look for. Multiplayer online shooting games, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Switch has delivered. This year was the year that Microsoft with the Xbox One was completely stumped out. The Xbox One got destroyed. It got destroyed. I mean, I don't give a damn, man. You know, I was rooting for Xbox. I wanted them to make some good moves. I waited for them to show something that actually mattered, and they showed absolutely nothing. And the X came out the gates tumbling and fumbling, boy. It has just been nothing but an absolute disappointment. I'm talking about to those who have really been watching, not those who are like, oh, well, you know, I'm still supporting it. I'm going to say it's just the greatest just because. No. This thing was supposed to be a beast. This thing is marginally better than the PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, we can sit here and talk about what Digital Foundry breaks down and explains in numbers and 40% here, 50%, 60%, 20%, 30%. Now, look, all that shit doesn't matter because all that is just numbers. Ain't nobody going to sit there and count on the pixels. When it comes to real-time experience, you're not really going to see that much of a difference. You're literally somebody who bought it on the PS4, unless you read into all this stuff, you'll be tricking yourself then. But when you're playing the game, you're gonna be like, hey, it looks good. It looks just as good. Really, it's not gonna be that much of a difference. All I'm saying is, for the most part, the X has just been marginal. Okay, and it's just unimpressive, man. I mean, you talking about the world's most powerful console. How many generations have we had the world's most powerful console? They had no games. Oh my gosh. The games they did have, horrible. The announcements for the big games that are supposed to be exclusive to them for the time have just been, you know, tragedy after tragedy. You know, it's just mediocre, mediocre. Anyway, it's been an incredible year for gaming overall. You know, the big companies who've been pulling a lot of nonsense have been getting called out. So it's cool to see gamers standing up for what we should be standing up for, and that's good games and services. You know, we don't need nonsense when it comes to this whole gaming thing, you know, because there's a lot of new people coming into the environment. And us older gamers, we've been around for a long time, so we know what we love and enjoy and how it's supposed to be and what it's all about. So again, to see a company like Nintendo, and when I say Nintendo, I'm not just saying Nintendo, so just stick with me here. A company like Nintendo coming out with something like the Switch, this is gaming. This is what gaming is all about when it comes to innovation, moving forward, you know, having your game. I purchased this game, this is the game. This is not a license key. You know, this is the actual game. I love that. You know, I have the option to say, you know what, I don't have the space on here, you know, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna purchase the game here. Now it was a choice to get the DLC, and so I made that choice. I can then make the choice to go ahead and do what needs to be done in order to take care of that additional data on my platform. But I'm not just purchasing a licensing key and fooling myself into thinking it's a game and then being forced to store it. Now I do know there's third parties doing that, but that'll be fixed down the line. That's what we got to deal with, right? But this is what we're looking at as far as keeping gaming where it's supposed to be, as far as console gaming anyway. And what they've done here is brought those indies into the fold heavily, and that's what I'm talking about as far as revitalizing the gaming space, because we've gotten all these AAAs who's trying to seep money out of us in every single way they can and pull as much game out of the game as they possibly can. And that's just ridiculous. They put all this high fidelity into their games, pull all the game out of it, and put all these microtransactions into the game, you know? And it's like, what in the hell is going on with gaming? So Nintendo has led the charge with their, first of all, Breath of the Wild. Whoa. And then every game they've come out with since that point has just been very video game. You know, it's been video game, not this Hollywood movie that couldn't make it in the Hollywood studio, so it was brought down to a video game level and trying to be forced and made into a game, which sometimes I guess is okay, but I want my game. Give me a game first, and then you can hand me the story and everything, and make it a game story. Like, make it fun, make it a game. So this little machine, I think, has really put the spotlight on a lot of these different developers out here and console manufacturers. And again, it's going to force a lot of people to start rethinking, how they're going to approach this thing, because this thing has become unstoppable. And a lot of developers who have really been wanting to come out with their awesome video games are going to start coming out more in droves and bringing those games forward. So I'm very excited about where gaming is going. I look forward to what they got coming next year. And Sony this coming year, it looks like they're going to bring something great. It looks like they're going to just load up next year. So I say, wrapping it up, this year was Nintendo giving a good bitch slapping to Sony and waking their ass up, and they little day nap. They over there chilling in the office, chill like, we good, bro, we ain't gotta do nothing, we just chilling. They slapped shit out and woke them up. And man, after taking the mud hole stomping by Sony, Nintendo came and just repeatedly slapped shit out of Microsoft with the Xbox. I mean, it was supposed to be the year of the X? Where? That mug got X'd out. I mean, nobody's talking about that thing. Nobody. It's even worse when you've got people out here lying, talking about the X is supposed to be the equivalent of a 1080. Are you kidding me? A GTX 1080? Alright, y'all need to stop, man. No matter how much power is in that X, the Pro is going to smash the Xbox One X next year. Because first of all, third-party AAA games have already just gotten a horrible rap. So nobody's really too concerned about that. When it comes to these exclusives, though, Sony's about to wipe the floor with the Xbox One X. Watch how that goes down. And the Switch is about to explode. It's about to explode. Okay? And this game award has just ended. Zelda has just gotten world-renowned Game of the Year over all of the world, essentially. And then it's going to have that library going into 2018. All this new stuff that's going to be coming, we know is coming. All great stuff's going to be coming. And then I know there's going to be some more tricks up Nintendo's sleeve as far as what the Switch has to do. It's going to be an incredible year next year. And I'm very curious to see what Microsoft's next move is. I think we're going to get another year of the Xbox One X. And by 2020, exiting 2019, we're going to start seeing some real big shifts with Microsoft and their direction as far as what they want to do in gaming. I think they're just really concerned about making money in the software space. So anyway, I mean, they can afford to make a box and lose a lot of money on that thing, but we'll see. I think we're going to start seeing some games on different platforms from Xbox. They just need to get that money. That's what they're concerned about. But I could be wrong. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Am I tripping? Do you agree? What did you see? How do you feel? Let me know. Let's make this a conversation. Let's make this a dialogue. Your boy Free is happy to be back in the game. I still got a few things I need to have done here with my setup, but I tried to do a live stream today and it was just horrible. It was horrible. I had to go ahead and remove it because you couldn't even really hear me or anything. But I'm going to keep on doing that and keep working on that. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. If you're not already following me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Also, hit that like button. If you didn't like it, you can go ahead and thumbs down, get rid of me, unsubscribe. Don't ever look at me again. It's all up to you. But you can also follow me if you're interested in Twitter quite often. You can follow me there at Freeform64. And until the next one, you guys have a good one and keep it gaming. Peace.
PFG. Bring the game.
No! The Switch is just a part machine! These people are all stupid! It's just nostalgia. Nintendo always gets a pass.